Hello, everyone. So today, this movie is going to focus on the bliPRO, which is a production database. So I'm only going to focus on how to use a side-by-side comparison in bliQ production database. I don't know if you have noticed, our Pro hardware has upgraded maybe 2 years ago. So now many new items such as strengths and weakness, key findings, and image quality speed test, those kind of detailed test results being updated into the database. So you don't have to go to the test report every single time. And just by looking at the bliQPRO inside, and you will be able to get those kind of information, and also by comparison, which is a great point, I think. And this is a screenshot I just took from the bliQPRO, and later on, I'm going to switch to our portal, and I will walk you through that. And besides that, here's another screenshot and want to show you a little bit detail. For example, you can see the job ticket result like this by chart already. So I'm comparing 3 production devices like this, and you can tell, how much the impact can affect the engine speed by various job ticket, and it's so easy to see, and it's so visualized, it's focused. So tell you a little bit about our production test. Our production test is focused on 4 areas. So the first, productivity, also the print speed. And second, image quality. Third, media handling. And the last, usability. So first, the speed test, productivity test. We do so many things. So first, we will send various job ticket. So we will see, the mixed media job ticket, or for the trade switching job ticket, how those kind of job ticket can possibly impact your engine speed. So that type of result is being shown in the job ticket. And another, we have that's a short run for the job ticket. We have another one, which we call the Runnability speed test. And that's have the device run for 90 minutes. And I will give you more details after the next page. And also we have the banner test, banner paper. And for banner paper, we tested 2 types. One is 1200 millimeter, and another one is 650 millimeter. And beyond that, we also go to do 2 types of rib test, simple ribs versus complex rib test. Okay, this page is about that 90 minutes long run test. So now you see those 6 different kinds of thumbnails. And these are actually exactly the target we will use for that 90 minutes runnability test. So you can see applications such as a postcard or a business card, also some, very fashionable menu, and also flyers. And any of those are very popular application for any PSP they probably will run into in their daily practice. So by printing those applications, we collect samples at the beginning, and 30 minutes pass by, 60 minutes pass by, and the very last samples. And by collecting those samples and after the test, those samples will be analyzed inside our lab. For example, for color accuracy, from the first pages to the last pages, we want to see the color drift, or maybe the registration shift. If that, registration shift, which means if it only works first a few samples, and the last pages of the business card, the registration shifts, and obviously you cannot use that as deliverables to your client. So that type of things being measured for those from this 90 minutes test. And second big area is image quality. So also we collect samples from that 90 minutes test to do the image quality analysis. And also beyond that, some color gamut size or color accuracy for those Pantone color are being measured in here. And also beyond that, we do the text and fine line as well as halftone. Media handling. Well, this is quite simple. It's more like, from how thin the paper can be feeded into the production devices and go up to how thick this can be feeded. And also what kind of finishing options are inline finishing already there. And also for the media profile adjustment options, what kind of options are there? That type of thing, so being measured in media handling. And lastly, usability. So usability are some from the operator view, some from the job management. So from the operator, they care more about the paper loading, they care about the jam removal, and also they care about how to register the media profile, that type of thing. It's easy or not, it be measured in here. Also the job management, another important point of view. For example, the remaining time, once you're sending a job, it's showing you the remaining pages as well as estimated remaining time, or only give you the bar saying 25% completed and you cannot see exactly time remaining. That type of thing is being measured in the usability. Okay, now I would like to switch my screen to our portal and to walk you through the actual Pro database side-by-side comparison. Okay, so right now, my page for the bliQPRO is, I already select 3 devices, production devices, and have them inside the side-by-side compare page. And even from the first page, that from the specification, we can do that from before. And the good thing always there is you can not only looking at one device, you can, check out several devices side by side. And the ratings, they were there before. So from here, strengths and weakness are new to the database right now. It used to be only written inside the test report, but right now you can have access to that even from the database. So for the strengths and weakness, starting with the strengths. So all 3, devices side by side, and the weakness is the things we find through our test. We found that those kind of areas can be improved. We put that into weakness. And then we go back, and there's a key findings. This is very detailed key findings. And based on that 4 area I just went through with you. So a little bit different order. It first start with image quality. And inside there, you can see the color drift, registration drift, color accuracy, and the color gamut, text fine line, halftone. Those all the items covered in image quality are listed here. With the speed, which is the productivity, and long run test, that 90 minutes one I told you, engine speed. So how the engine speed was doing for the A3 and A4 paper. And job ticket, those kind of various short run jobs being sent to the device, and it's show you a result here. RIP test, banner paper test, those are in the image quality. Speed, productivity. And usability, starting from the color setup and quality control, media catalog setup, and all these are all listed side by side. It's so easy for you to read and to do the comparison with other device. Media handling, and those, giving you the feeding options, banner sheet feeding, the output capacity, and finishing options, the things like that are all listed here for you. So until now, if you read through this, you already have a very good overall understanding about these devices you're looking at. And then last two is actually my personal preference, is into more details. So more details about image quality first. So this page is only dedicated to the image quality. So the first, the color drift. This is being measured by delta E. So the delta E, which means whatever above 4.0, that means whatever difference can be seen by the human eye. So for the color drift, for that 90 minutes test, for example, the postcard is way below, the 4.0. So which means from the very first page to very last pages, we barely see any color drift. So from the very last pages, this all sellable page. Registration drift, that's measured by the millimeter. So again, from the very first page to very last, and it also gives you the max registration shift for that. And the color accuracy, we give you two results on the coded media and uncoded media. And this is also by the delta E. So again, 4.0 is the benchmark for that. So for example, there's a Home Depot orange. So you can see pretty much everyone has a higher score, way higher than 4.0. So which means this orange, if you just put the Home Depot orange color there, you can tell the difference by the human eye. Don't even need to put it underneath any monitor or anything. So this is a very difficult color, even for production data devices to produce. And the same for the uncoded media as well, like this, right? And lastly, we have the gamut, and not just a number. We give you the charts for the gamut size. And also after that, text and fine line, halftone are graded into 5 scale, from excellent to poor. Okay, excellent, very good, good, fair, and poor. And lastly, speed test. This is also the detail page about the speed test. This page allows you to compare up to 4 devices. I have 3, but you can do 4 as a maximum. So first, starting from the engine speed. So it tells you each device, how they do for A4, A3, and ASAR A3 size paper. And follow to that, now we change the point of view, changing to by paper. Now each line representing different production device. So you can see them for the A4 size, A3 size, and SR A3 size. The job ticket, that's the one, is very interesting. So from below, you can see the short description telling you briefly what this job ticket is about. For this one, only use 80 GSM, but we ask them to switching trays. These are mixing media, so could be 80 GSM, could be 200 GSM. And obviously, we can see those 3 devices are all over 100 ppm device, but you can tell when have it to print the mixed media, if it choose a quality mode, and the speed is completely different. So whenever you do that type of a print job, you need to be aware, you cannot expect them to go up to 100 ppm or even more. But if you ever wonder, what exactly job ticket being sent to the device, you see the orange question mark here. Please just click that, and it will give you even more details. So this thumbnail here is actually the target being used from page 1 to which is saying page 48. And all these 48 pages being sent with various jobs ticket to those devices. And we see the result here, like this. And some with the finishing as well, suppose stable, corner stable, a booklet, and this we even have the trimming for that. And 90 minutes, that long run test result is being posted as the 6 different application. And if you click on the question mark, it gives you those details information again. Lastly, banner paper. And again, if you click that, this is the thumbnail for the banner paper test. This is a 650 millimeter, and this is the 1200 millimeter. And giving you the test result like this. So from here, you can tell it's so easy for you to, find so many results from the database, and also so easy for you to make a comparison. And another great part about our test is which our test result allow you to do an absolute apple-to-apple comparison, because we test all the production database and production device with exactly same test procedure, exactly same test target. So then allow you to compare those test results side by side as an apple to apple. Okay, so thank you for joining me today. And if you have any requests on trainings or movie requests, please just kindly drop me a line at say.asanuma@keypointintelligence.com. Thank you. Enjoy your day. And we have other movies open in YouTube channel as well. If you have time, please check those out. Thank you.